crazy girl.
What's going on, guys? It's Vintage Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you another video. And in this video I am on PC building simulator, as you can see in the background. So let's get into it. So just load it up, and as you can see we have got this little notice about a tutorial, but I've done the tutorial and I know how to do it, so that is all fine. So all I need to do is just click Q. So as you can see, we've got a PC in the desk in this little room that I've just shown you, and it looks like a Cooler Master case. I'm not fully sure, but it really does look like one. So the first thing is we need to check we've got everything, so I'll tell you about the computer in a minute, which you've seen in the corner. The first thing we need to install is the standoffs, which I am just installing them now. So as I install these, just need to tell you, so this is my first gameplay video, as you can see, which is a PC builder. I found it on the internet. It's only a demo, so I was thinking, well, if it's a demo, where's the full game? I've realised that the full game isn't coming out yet, so we don't really get it until later on in the autumn, which is October, I think. So let's go put in the IO shield, which I've just installed there, and then the motherboard is next, which usually people put it on the motherboard box, put on the RAM sticks, put in the CPU, and then usually, but now for some reason you have to put it straight into the computer. So the first thing I will install is the CPU after the yep, it's lifted up. So let's select the CPU, and then let's install it there in the socket, and then let's close the little flap there. So then the next thing I'm going to put on is I need to add thermal paste. I think it's thermal paste I need to add. Is it called thermal paste? Yeah, it's called thermal paste. There we go. I was gonna call it like heat paste or something. So add the thermal paste on, and then I will then add the stock cooler. Yes, sorry, it's really hard to read. So I'll add the stock cooler onto it, and then just insert that there. Easily done. And then next thing I'll do is undo these clips. Is it for the RAM sticks? Just undo these clips for the RAM sticks, so I can put the RAM sticks in easily, so we can get memory for it, so then we can get the games to run faster for us. So as you can see, got the RAM sticks. They are HyperX DDR3. I do not know if what gigabyte they are, because it doesn't say. I think it might say in the full version, but I've only got the demo because it's not out yet. So the next thing I'll install is the hard drives after I've just twisted it. Have I twisted it right? Yeah. So them buttons, as you can see on the wall, they are for twisting it. The bottom bit for this PC to be turned. So let's get storage and insert all 4 of the hard drive, because it's just easier, and then we get more storage really. And then I'll add all the cables later when I'm doing all the cables together. And then the next thing we're going to do is let's add a DVD drive. Let's just undo the clip and then insert the DVD drive there. Again, I'll sort out all the wires in a bit. So the next thing I need is the drive cover, which the other drive spaces I'm not using, so I'll just pop them on there. So the next thing we are doing is either the fans or the PSU, which I don't know yet. Just have a look at them, and then I'll choose which one to. Which I think you'll need to put the fans in first, and then the PSU. But really, I don't really know. So it was like you can't put the fans at the top or the front for some reason, which is really bad. You can only have an exhaust fan and an airflow fan, which I think is like really bad, because I like I like the top fans because you can add like a custom radiator into it, which I'd love to add a custom radiator onto the computer, but it's only a demo, so hopefully there is actually some things there, and I am adding the graphics card first instead because they can't wait. Just again, I cannot put an SLI bridge on it. I'd love to, but again, it's only the demo. And on the Steam store, I'm sure he said that he's doing SLI and water cooling, so that will be something to look forward to. So I've just installed the fans. I think I'll install the PSU now, so it won't be that hard to install it. I think it's just like a place thing. I don't think you have to do any screws, but there is videos on YouTube which I will leave down in the description below about all the videos on this stuff which the creator actually uploaded to YouTube, which I've just installed the power supply now. So just go down and check in the description about the videos, so then I can show you about them. Then let's just have a look. Just turn it again, and so I think that is everything installed. I think it is the RAM sticks, the CPU cooler, graphics card, the fans, hard drives, everything else. I think that is everything. Let's just go to cabling now, and then let's attach the 24-pin cable to there, and then next thing we will add is the CPU power cable, and then just turn it around so I can do the SATA power and the SATA data cables for all 4 of my hard drives, which we're gonna have a lot of storage really with these hard drives. So let me just install these, and then next is the SATA data, which are quite skinny leads, and then the little bracket, like the little plugs, like very fragile, which I have actually broke a couple myself in real life because they're like that fragile. Which, let me just turn it properly so I can get to the DVD drive, which DVD drives these days aren't really used because most people get Netflix on the computer so they can watch movies, or they get downloaded movies offline, or really they don't really make games for PC through disc anymore, so they don't really use DVD drives. But I've added it to the computer because it's worth it. So I'm just connecting up these fan wires so the fans can work through the computer, which I'm pretty sure you can see the computer working on the full version. You'll have to watch the videos because I've watched them all, but I can't really fully remember. Which I would love to buy the game, which I am going to buy the game, so you may see more videos on this channel with it. So look forward for that. And then I think, is that all the wiring? Yeah, it's all the wiring done. So just put the side panel on. It's like you can see through the fog the windows, looks really good. The back panel, they don't have any PCI brackets, which I'd love to add PCI brackets, but I'm very sure they do on the full version. I don't fully know about the full version, I've just seen it on YouTube, so I really do hope you can have all these add-ons for it, and that would be really good for it, which I really actually do love this game. I got it a few weeks ago and I think it was really good. When I get bored, I just start building computers, and that is really what the game is for. So as you can see, I've got the computer here, and I think I'm going to end the video here. So remember to like. Could we please get 5 likes with a good subscribe with a good couple of subscribers. And yeah, that's it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.